And welcome back. Technically, this is not quite the beginning of the next day, but this is basically our overview, if you will, of what's going on right now. Obviously, the bar at the bottom will fill up as we get closer to the guy, and not even Takumi has any feelings or affection for us right now. What kind of childhood friend are you? Also, yes, of course, the two shadow figures are Zi and Shura, but we haven't met them yet. I don't know if picking one is just gonna change the scene we're gonna have in the next day, or if it's gonna take care of the entire game. Like if it's based on a playthrough entirely. In terms of the routes, from what I've read, well, Uruki having a route to begin with seems pretty stupid because, spoilers, aside from Takumi's route, none of the romances end well. Like, you're from the real world, they're from the book. There's no reincarnating into their world or them being reincarnated into your world. So, bittersweet romances and all. Uruki having a root is especially weird because he's together with Takiko. I mean, they even get married during their story. So basically, yes, we can have a romance with him, but it will end with us leaving and him getting together with Takiko as the story says, so why even have him there? Though Shura, Zi's, and Hikitsu's route seem to be the most interesting ones because they seem to at least give more information about the three. Tomite's is kind of also interesting because he's kind of funny. Plus he's so awkward cute, but I'm just gonna pick Takumi now just to see what's going on. See what it does, if it does anything. But yes, second day, finally.
すみません。この村の長老様はいらっしゃいますか？
Nothing big going on, trust me. They're just wandering around looking for information on another cave that could have to do with with Genbu, and we're surprised because they know that Takiko is the priestess of Genbu.
玄武の聖地で何があったのか教えてほしいんです。
Which I can sort of understand at this point where it takes place in the story. People are still not all that happy or accepting of the Genbu stuff. Also, Uruki just humped.
嫌われたもんだな。玄武の巫女も。言っただろ。 玄武の巫女は滅びの象徴だって。そのなんとか教団も伝説の巫女に現れてほしくないんだろう。
だとしてもここまでするのは少し異常だと思うがな。
壊れた祭壇はもう直せないんですか？
Hooray! Another cave that might have to do with Genbu. Now we have another goal. I'm actually waiting for something plot specific to happen, which is gonna sort of bring up the conflict, or one of the two conflicts of the story.
Alright. どうするかは知らねえが、早めに出発した方がいいぜ。石ぶつけられねえうちにな。
んだよ。玄武にまつわるものを破壊したのはそのなんとか教団なんだろ？
第五教団だ。玄武の巫女がいると分かればいつ襲われてもおかしくない。
Would you stop staring at me? It's very rude. Especially if you're not going to say anything. Oh yes, unfortunately we don't know anything about the priestess.
ありがとうございました。さあ、もう一つの聖地に向かいましょう。
This always makes me wonder, why did none of the priestesses that we've seen up to now, we don't know about Suzuno, did they not, like, ask to read about the history of the place that they ended up in? Miyaka, I can sort of understand not wanting to learn about it because she already had other things to worry about, especially about Yuugi. But maybe Suzuno looks things up. We don't know.
一緒に行くつもりなのか、タキコ。
ええ、もちろん行くつもりよ。どうして？
どうしてって。七聖子集めはいいのかよ。寄り道してる暇なんかあるのか。
ここまで関わっておいて放り出す気？その教団がどんな人たちかもわからないのに、そんな無責任なことできないわ。
俺たちには関係ねえだろう。なんでわざわざ巻き込まれに行くんだよ。
I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but this is a difference to the story for this game, I guess. Because at this point in the story, Uruki and Takiko have pretty much admitted to themselves and to each other that they are in love. But they decided that being priestess and warrior was, it was more important than being together and in love and all. But here they're more like bickering. Like practically every Rumiko Takahashi couple you can think of. Ranma and Akane, Inuyasha and Kagami, they bicker. Fortunately not as much as the ones I mentioned, but... What about the priestess? How can you not understand it when they say the priestess is there to protect the country? Or one of her duties upon summoning Genbu is to protect the country. Then again, I should probably not question this.
Miko を待ち望んでくれてる人がいるから、私はその人たちの役に立ちたいの。帰る？
Yeah, don't you want to return back to Iwate and, you know, take care of your mother's funeral and all? I mean, I know one of your plans was to ask Genbu if you could resurrect your mother when you returned, but still.
おいてめえ、何言ってやがる。
Heh heh. He hit him for yelling at me.
私はいいの。でも、あなたたちが元の世界に戻るためにできるだけのお手伝いをしたいの。
I am displeased about this, but I will not mention anything. What a typical guy thing of you, Ulki.
To とりあえず一旦休憩にしようぜ。この先も長いんだし。
念のためこの辺りを偵察してくる。大丈夫だとは思うけどな。
俺も行こ
う。俺は道を確かめてくる。
じゃあ俺は水を飲みに行ってくる。
The first option of what we can do. Well, we can either go further into the forest, which means we'll likely have a scene with Ulki and or Hikitsu. We can go get water, which means we have a scene with Takumi. Or we could stay here and take care of the father. Probably meaning we have a route or a scene with Takiko, who actually does have a route in this game. But if you're thinking it's gonna be less yay, no. Takiko's route is not us somehow becoming infatuated with each other. We're just gonna be friends and we're totally gonna ship her with Ulki. So it's the only non-romantic scene in the game. Or non-romantic route, to be more precise. Well, let's see. I should have a dice around here. Then I'll just pick one of the three options. There is a dice. Okay. 1 and 4 is going to be the first option, 2 and 5 is going to be the second option, and 3 and 6 are going to be the third option, so let's throw this dice. And it landed on 5. So, we get to have a scene with Takumi most likely. What do you mean, where did everyone go off to? They told you where they went to! Another option? Okay. Either we proceed further towards the river or we stay here. Once again with the dice. Odd numbers first option, even numbers second option. We got 6. So we're just gonna... Yeah. Are we gonna meet Shura this way? Or Z? I'm not sure. But I think we got lost.
花粉症じゃなくてよかったな。
Oh, hey Takumi. What was that just now? Did you fart out Bishy Sparkles?
ああ、ちょっと頭の中を整理してたんだ。こんなことになるなんて思いもしなかったからな。今頃心配してるんじゃないかな。
Nah, I'm not too worried. Oh, or you mean is either of our mothers worried? Considering I had a fight with my mother in the first episode, I don't care!
でもいつまでもここにいるわけにもいかないだろう。なんとかして戻らないと。そうだな。なんとかして帰る方法を探さないとな。
Actually, hang on, what was it? This one? Yes. I've been meaning to open the menu for a bit and change the sound. Excuse me for interrupting this, I'm sure, very important conversation, Takumi. Okay, yeah, let's lower the sound effects a bit more. Sorry for interrupting that. Ooh, good thing I did that before something happened.
嫌な予感がする。急いでみんなのところに戻るぞ。
One of you looks very familiar. It's the one in the middle, I think. I am not Takiko! My hair is not black, I'm not wearing a kimono or a hakama, neither is my hair in a red ribbon. Why does everybody think I am Takiko? I don't look like her! Or specifically me, Mariko doesn't look like her.
Fushigi. どこからでも湧いてくるやつだな。
Thank goodness he probably wasn't talking to me.
放て。
You! I haven't seen you! Wait, where did Orochi go? Where's the guy?
てめえらまとめて片付けてやるぜ。
お前はあの時の
I am so confused! Are you saying Orochi is a man and a woman?
ごちゃごちゃうるせえな。説明するのめんどくせえって言っただろ。得意体質ってことにしとけ。
後ろに下がっている。
They couldn't add a little visual effect. A little visual effect on what they can do with their power, like wind flowing around Orochi or stuff. I mean, if Takumi can projectile Bishi sparkles behind himself, why can't the others do that? Oh, here we get the battle, okay. Thank goodness I'm getting a tutorial first. I'm not sure what to think of the tutorial music for an epic battle about to begin. I don't know, it seems kind of inappropriate. So, the tutorial battle is a bit dependent on rhythm. Okay. So it's a turn-based, rhythm-dependent fighting style. Okay. Ah, too much at once. Ooh, which one are we gonna fight with first? Yeah, let's take Hikitsu. I kinda like him. No, we lost.
隙だらけですよ、玄武の巫女。
シギ様、こいつと遊んでもいいでしょ。
Kappei Yamaguchi? Is that you?
巫女が先ですよ、シュラ。七聖子は放っておきなさい。
ウルキーだったよね。また今度遊んであげるよ。じゃあね。
タキコ、危ね
待ちやがれ。俺が相手してやるって言ってんだろ。
しつっこいな。また今度遊んでやるって言ってるだろ。
He's fighting. Of course he's having fun. Why are you asking such stupid questions, Mariko? He's being taken by all sides. Come on, he can't really
せよ。
He can't really flee from that.
匠さん。
よそ見はいけません。依頼は完了です。聞きますよ、シュ。
ちょっと待て、どういう意味だ。
あなた方が単純で助かりましたよ。次は巫女の命をいただきます。
No! Takumi was kidnapped! So does it mean he's the distressed dude?